There was Vincenzo, there was mine. Another great drama is here, The Devil Judge. The most intense, dramatic law drama I have ever seen. We'll be getting a glimpse of a chaotic, imaginary world of South Korea. This is going to be interesting. Welcome to Asian Drama TV. Let's go. We are 4 episodes in, and I'm only giving the review just now because I was just as confused as some of the characters in this drama about how I feel about Kang Yong-han, the main lead in this drama. I love the fact that court turned to reality show and the public gets to decide and get involved in the case, which is fresh and new according to law dramas we have ever seen. The main lead, the supporting cast is absolutely amazing. But the first 2 episodes were dramatic for me, hence that's why I was a bit on the fence with this one. Judge Kang is not alone in the show. There's 2 associate judges. We have Kim Gauna, who's very curious about Judge Kang, his motive, his life, his past, and what exactly is his motive. Which, frankly, who cares about motive if the corrupt gets punished? Well, that's my personal take on it. Please let me know what you think about that. He taps his office. He interviews people who might know him from the past. He wants to figure out what is his story. I'm just as confused as you are. I want to know more about his story. Judge Jinju is a total fangirl. She supports Judge Kang to the fullest. We have another character, Sohan, who's a detective and Gauna's friend and helps him to get more information about Kang Yong-han. She seems to like him a lot, and I hope nothing happens on that front. In midst of the country being chaotic, the rich still continue with their fancy lives. Social Responsibility Foundation hosts its event from its chairman, everybody from Minister of Justice, Minister Cha, and Judge Kang and other rich people attend. Let's not forget these 2 women who are the best in villain roles. Social Foundation Director and Minister of Justice are absolutely my favorites. These women kill it. Back at the event, Judge Kang, he answers questions from journalists and he points out that whoever who needs to be punished will be punished, which is true. We saw him in action sentencing a chairman of a corporation to more than 200 years, which was really absurd. I have never seen such a sentence in my life. But this is the devil's judge after all, and he puts the minister's son of justice to trial. Who does that? Not to even mention the judge smashing his car and planting drugs. The ultimate humiliation is sentencing 30 flocks in front of the entire nation, and his mom had to sign the sentencing letter. I mean, that was cruel on so many levels, but at the same time, he's been beating everybody up everywhere he goes. He definitely deserved it. At the end of episode 2, my heart was pounding for Gauna as he goes to look for the listening device that he planted in Judge Kang's office, only for Judge Kang to walk in on him looking for it and ask him, "Is this what you're looking for?" I was scared for a moment. Fortunately, the conversation didn't go any further because of the bomb that exploded in his office. Judge Kang takes him to his house for safety reasons. He's okay, but Gauna has a few injuries there and there. It is also revealed that the Social Responsibility Foundation, the so-called foundation, is behind this attack. Gauna is more than happy to be there. He gets to dig more and more. At Judge Kang's house, we got introduced to two more characters: the maid who's been working there for a long time, and Elijah, his niece. Gauna's just walking into places that he's not supposed to. He discovers a basement room which seemed like somebody was living there, and finds a picture, and he sees himself in the picture with the little girl. He's a bit confused and shocked. The maid comes in and he's told that that is Isaac, Johan's brother, who died in a fire, and she also believes it was Johan's fault to take over the inheritance. Also, the niece believes so because this was just a month after their father died and left the inheritance to Isaac. Judging by his character, Gauna definitely believes this and calls Sohan to investigate. In episode 4, they go more in depth about the fire, and Judge Kang takes Gauna to one of the Social Responsibility Foundation events, and Gauna is just disgusted by the people there and their behaviors. What was his intention from taking him there? I'm assuming he wanted Gauna to see the reality of life and how the country is operating. After further investigations he does with Sohan, he is convinced that Judge Kang is definitely responsible for his brother's death. Gauna is really brave. He confronts him head on. Johan gets really upset but holds back and tries to tell him his side of the version of the story. On the day of the fire, Isaac wanted to donate all the assets to the Social Responsibility Foundation. Johan tried to save them, but it was either all three of them die or they could actually save Elijah. They also show how Elijah got hurt in the fire, which was the result of her working on a wheelchair. They avoided the little girl who was crying for help and saved themselves. I found this really touching, and it made me think Johan is probably a good guy. But the end of the story, he says,
"What the hell is happening?"
I have so many questions. What does Gauna's tattoo signify? Did Johan really start the fire? And the disgusting old man who sexually harasses girls is not really the chairman of the foundation. Why is that? And will Gauna really join hands with Johan after hearing his side of the story? The Devil's Judge is not disappointing at all. I am watching like a hawk every weekend. Please let me know what you think about the series and what you think about this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you in the next upload.